Welcome back everyone to another episode of Cooking with JJ. In this week's episode, we're going to travel to an area that no longer exists anymore. It was known as Constantinople. That's where this dish is from. It was formerly a Greek cultural hub, but now that area is called Istanbul. I'm going to be making this very delicious artichoke dish, Anginares Alá Políta, which has two ingredients that are very popular in Greek cuisine. That's lemon, of course, and olive oil. I'm really excited to get started on this and, of course, enjoy it in the end. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! I washed our artichokes in an ice water vinegar bath vigorously. I also soaked them for a bit to remove any debris. We're removing the hard exterior leaves. And we're going to trim the base. We'll be using the softer portion of the artichokes. Peel up your yellow potatoes. And slice them up into half moons. I'm using about 4 potatoes. I'm dicing up 1 yellow onion. Get your carrots all peeled up. You want to use 4 or 5 carrots. And I'm going to slice them on an angle. I have 1 elephant garlic clove, which is the equivalent to 4 or 5 regular cloves. I'm going to mince this all up. And I had our artichokes soaking once more after removing the outer layers. I'm cutting off the tops of our artichokes, cutting them in half. You want to scoop out the middle. You want to remove the fuzzy, prickly bits. You can do this with a spoon or with a knife, whatever works for you. I'm going to slice up some green onion here. You want a good amount of dill. And some parsley. We're going to use a fair amount of lemon juice, so make sure you get a few lemons at least. Here's our seedless lemon juice ready to go. In the 7th century BCE, the city of Constantinople didn't exist yet. It was a Greek colony known as Byzantium. It wasn't until the 4th century CE when the Roman Empire, Constantine the Great, moved its capital of the Roman Empire into this location and renamed it after himself. And although it was under Roman rule, the Greek culture and language dominated. The original Anginares Alá Políta from this ancient city was much simpler back in the day. It just consisted of artichokes, lemon juice, olive oil, and dill, all braised up together. A brilliant Greek chef, Nikolaos Tselementes, changed everything. After studying in Vienna and working in prestigious restaurants in Europe and in the US, he returned to Greece as a Greek culinary pioneer. He would modernize traditional Greek recipes, much like this one, by adding carrots and potatoes to make it a heartier recipe. He also introduced new culinary techniques that people weren't familiar with, but made them more approachable in his cookbooks. In the early 20th century, he became so renowned and famous and trusted that his name became synonymous with the cookbook. A Greek person wouldn't say, "I'll go look it up in the cookbook." They would say, "I'll go look it up in the Tselementes." I'm adding a 1/4 cup of olive oil to our hot Dutch oven. Adding in your diced onions. We're going to cook them until they're translucent. Now we're ready to add in our potatoes. We'll cook these for about 5 minutes or so. Stir them up here and there. Now it's time to add in our carrots. We'll let this cook for an additional 5 minutes. Stir it all up. Add your freshly ground black pepper and salt to taste. I'm adding in a tablespoon of dried thyme, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Stir it in nicely. And add your garlic. Now we're adding in our artichokes. They did oxidize a little bit despite their final lemon water bath. Now we're adding our peas, some green onion, parsley, and our dill. Stir it all up. Now we're adding a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And 3 cups of veggie stock. Some people simply use water, but I love my flavor. Another little personal touch is some nutritional yeast. I'm adding a tablespoon's worth. Mix it all in. Cook it covered for 20 minutes. You may want to reduce the heat. I'm beating our just egg and lemon juice here. Get it all frothy. Our main cook time is up now. We've turned off the heat. We're gonna add some broth to a little dish here. A few spoonfuls or so. And we're gonna gradually beat it into our just egg mixture. We're tempering it so that it doesn't cook. Now we're gonna gradually add it into our dish, mixing it as we go. You can give it a little shake to make sure it's getting distributed. We'll cover it and leave it for 10 minutes. Now we're ready to serve our beautiful dish. Finish it off with a little extra dill and fresh parsley. It's that time again, everyone. We get to try our delicious Anginares Alá Políta from Constantinople. Wonderful lemon, dill, a little sweetness from the carrot. The artichokes are tender, they melt in your mouth. The potato adds a nice heartiness to this dish. Artichokes are in season, so it's good. Even though this is traditionally a spring dish, traditionally enjoyed around Lent. I'm absolutely satisfied with the way this turned out. All those beautiful flavors coming together gives you that warm, homey sensation. If you don't want to go through all the prep work with the artichokes, you may be able to find some frozen artichokes in some Mediterranean stores, some grocery stores. If you know where in Toronto, feel free to drop me a line down below and share with the rest of the viewers. Remember, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. There's going to be a new video popping up every Monday at 12 noon Eastern, so you don't want to miss it. Until next time, this is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit!